darshan, we're all going to be blessed, showered the grace and blessing of Swamiji, Devi manifested as Devi Parash. We understood today for who is Devi Parash? Is this divine, feminine conscious? How in Hinduism this unique tradition exists of mother examples of how the powerful revelations of Devi Parashakti, they are not predictions. It is not a prediction because prediction may happen or may not happen. But this is Devi Parashakti just seeing time as whatever has happened, happening, yet to happen, with huge canvas and is revealing it to us as she is seeing as it has already happened. And it is just a matter of time. So we see the reality unfold itself in front of us. And we also understood the various sevas that we have, the different rituals directly through which you can connect with Devi Parash, manifesting this physical embodied form as our beloved form. Now, the time has come for all of us to experience the sacred moment, the moment that all of us have been eagerly waiting for, moment to experience Devi Parash, Paramashivashta, Jagat Janani, manifesting in this form, gracefully, so beautifully as our beloved. Let us all prepare ourselves. And before we enter into the darshan itself, let us understand what is the significance of this moment. Understand, Bhava Samadhi darshan means you experiencing the divine through a certain aspect and experiencing that direct connection with the divine. Directly, you are connecting with the divine cosmic mother through this physical form as forms. That is what Bhavasamana Darshan literally, it is, see, understand, it is literally Devi Parashakti is manifesting through Swamiji. And this is not an event in space and time. Rather, the darshan happens at the moment when we are lifted out of space during the Bhavasamana darshan. Our brain neuron mirror the brain neural activity, the superconscious activity that is happening in Swamiji's brain is mirrored into our brain. Just like how when you see someone swimming, automatically, even though you're just standing, the brain neural activity of what's happening in that swimmer starts happening in you. If just a mere act of something like swimming, walking, running, or any such thing is able to create that level impact, imagine and see what kind of an impact will happen to you when you have the moment to mirror the neural activity, the cosmic activity that's happening in that neural neuron, the Swamiji's brain, being reflected into your neuron. That is the reason why moment that red curtain opens, that's it. Everyone is with a wide smile, not able to close their mouth, and the tears of gratitude, love, devotion overpouring from your eyes. And you're just sitting, that yearning, just to continue to have the darshan more and more. We understand bhava is defined as directing and activating the emotional and spiritual that is created through meditation on the avatar. That is why that is the Bhava Samadhi darshan that all of us are actually experiencing.
Understand when the darshan, right? When all of us are seeing the darshan of Swamiji Devi Parashakti. Understand, Swamiji says very beautiful, whenever any darshan Swamiji is giving. Swamiji is in that ultimate state, in the ultimate samadhi, you can say. At that point of time, that the brain, understand, whatever is happening in Swamiji's neuron, whatever is happening in Swamiji's brain, gets mirrored into our brain also. Understand? This is the process called a mirror neuron, where we may be thousands miles away, but whatever is happening in Swamiji's brain, whatever is happening in Swamiji, that same thing gets manifested, that same thing gets activated in ourselves. That same thing, understand, it activates and processes all the observed moments or information of the avatar just by looking at him, just by having the darshan of Swamiji, it's enough. You do not need to do any physical act of imitation, anything. No. Just by seeing the avatar is enough. You literally mirror this neuron in you. And that happens when our entire body is silently sitting without any movement, recreates what is happening in avatar, which distances far away, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by Swamiji during the Parashakti Akashic.
And this is what is that science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan. That is why Bhava Samadhi Darshan knows no distance. It is a phenomenon that the modern science is just discovering. This is actually termed in the quantum physics as quantum tunneling, where the electrons, the high energy electrons, when they have to pass through an energy barrier, they go through something called as a quantum tunneling, where instead of going and crossing the energy barrier, the time space somehow reduces and suddenly they just manifest on the other end. That is something that the modern science is still baffled to even cognize or understand about. But we are all getting it as a boon, as an experience, just sitting. You're sitting at the comfort of your home, sitting, but yearning deeply to have that one glimpse of the avatar, just to have this darshan. And that time, the moment that red curtains open and Swamiji is sitting as Devi Parashakti, so gracefully, magnificently, immediately, even though you're sitting thousands of miles away in different corners of the world, can I request all of you to post which countries you're sitting from? There are people from US, Canada, Malaysia,
Australia,
we have
India.
so many, literally like around the world. We have people from France, Germany, Italy, everyone sitting here. But all of us simultaneously, spontaneously, energetically experience what is happening in Swamiji and high frequency being transmitted to all of us. And automatically, our inner space starts mirroring Swamiji inside us.
Understand our thoughts, understand Swamiji says for it. Actually, it's also proven by science also that when we are actually sitting for Bhavas Darshan, when we are sitting in Darshan and seeing Swamiji, if you observe our thoughts per second, the thoughts which are having within ourselves, right, reduces significantly, and we relax into the space of thoughtlessness. We enter the zone of thoughtlessness space, and we actually become mentally in ease. We are coexisting, we are in the dimension with Swamiji, which is beyond, which is not conditioned by the parameters of time. We understand that's the moment of time we established the oneness experience with Swamiji. But no more that barrier that I'm here and Swamiji is there. No. You and Swamiji are oneness. That oneness experience, you enter the experience of oneness during the darshan.
So that is what is happening even when each of you are sitting. We are experiencing that highest energy of that darshan. Understand, Bhava Samadhi darshan is the science of the Nijavatara, manifesting Paramashiva, the pure consciousness, formless, expresses the being of Paramashiva through the Divya Sharira, which is the light, and manifests as Nijavatara, the physical embodied form for all of us to experience Paramashiva. So understand, during the Bhava Samadhi, literally, that pure formless existence of Paramashiva manifests, Devi Parashakti, manifests through the being of Rajarajeshwari and manifests as the physical Vijavatara, physical embodied form of Devi Meena. This is how the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, whenever you're going to a temple and you're worshipping a deity, there that pure formless existence is manifesting in the being level in that deity. But here, not just the being level, the being manifests to that physical embodied form. That is what is the science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan, which is the reason why. How many of you noticed yesterday when Swamiji was sitting as Devi Parashakti? How many of you all were here? Can I request you all to post? How many of you were here in yesterday's darshan? Now I see white smiles coming. How many of you were here? Great. Now, how many of you noticed yesterday the way how Swamiji was completely different? It's not like how you normally see. When you see Kalabhaira Darshan, it is so different. When you see Devi Darshan, once again, Swamiji looks so different. How many of you noticed this? Wow. Understand? Yes, why? Why do we experience that? Because during this time, really, Devi Parashakti, pure consciousness. Who's Devi Parashakti? The will of Parameshwara, Agnya Kala, manifests as Shakti. She manifests her being, not just in the being level, but the being her itself manifests physically. That unique science is the science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan, which is what all of us experience right now when we all are experiencing the Parashakti Akashic Reading. That is precisely what is happening. Then imagine and see what level of darshan, what a blessing we are all having. I see some of you posting, wow, really, actually, really understand. You're not suddenly here. I'm seeing Ma Selvaramani Gopal is like widely smiling. She's not able to stop smiling. See, understand, it's not a coincidence that you're here. It is a blessing. Only Devi blesses you can even sit here. Understand that. Only because you have Devi's blessing. She has allowed you to come here, sit here, to connect with her with a deep devotion. Swamiji gives a very powerful technique to some participants. In 2021, every day we would have Devi Darshan. And not just once in a day, morning and night, Swamiji will come and give this Parashakti Akashic Reading. And then many people were asking to Swamiji. So after that, after a few days, Swamiji is giving a satsang. Ask Swamiji, right? Then they were asking Swamiji, I also want my prayers to be read out. And like, I also want to post my prayers and I want Devi to read my prayers also. Swamiji actually said that just you can offer a betel leaf, betel nut, and some naivedyam, and just offer whatever amount you want as a dakshina to Devi. When you prepare yourself with that sacredness, Devi Parashakti will really manifest for you. You will experience that connection instantly. And when many participants did that, they saw that really itself Devi actually answered their question. And or they received the answer even when Devi answered someone else's question. Today we are going to experience that. Now the time. The most auspicious time has come. Let us all get ready, prepare ourselves to receive the darshan of Devi Parash. Shiva Shakti, Nishil, manifesting straight sit with your head, neck and spine in straight line. Close your eyes, breathe in and breathe out deeply and slowly. Let us fall, enter to the deepest sleep. Experience deep devotion, gratitude, just melting you, melting your very being into. Enjoy that space. Enjoy that bliss happening.
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम् Ananda Para